I don't know, I don't feel like editing like I used to, right? The mental illness, really, of it all. It's like I don't have motivation to edit my shit. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm not really in an editing kind of headspace ever. Until I was doing Minecraft SMP, but then I got shunned for something I didn't even do, and then got fucking banned from a community for something I never even did. Like, I got banned over fucking falsities, and that was that. You know, we weren't making lore, we weren't making content anymore. That stopped completely. Oh no, I talked about it. Uh-oh, for the people who are wondering. For anyone who was fucking wondering what happened to that. Yeah. Like, that was the only time I felt like actually editing something. And that got taken away. So I kind of just stopped editing, because it's like, oh, well, you know, it's not like I'm telling a story or anything here. I'm just having fun, you know? And I do like that. I do like having fun with, you know, just having fun with things and, you know, kind of just vibing. I like that. I do miss editing a little bit sometimes, but then I'm like, I mean, editing this I feel like would be hard to edit, maybe? I don't know. This is because, yeah, it's not gonna land. It's not gonna land. It's not gonna land. Fuck. I don't know. I just don't feel like ever editing, really. If someone else wanted to edit it for me, like if you wanted to put yourself out there and edit for me for free, you are welcome to. I welcome you to it. Go ahead. Like, I will let you do that. Like, I'll let you do that. I would love that, honestly. But I'm not gonna, like, ask friends to, you know, I'm not gonna reach out to people and be like, hey, do you want to edit for me? You know, I'm not gonna reach out for that. I'm not gonna reach out for it. Because that just feels, like, selfish. Because I can't pay anyone, you know, I can't pay. I don't have the money to pay. I don't have the financial stable income to be able to pay someone to edit for me. If someone wanted to, I'd let them, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna refuse it. If you want to put yourself out there as an editor, feel free to, like, do that. But again, I don't have the means to pay you. That is the one and again, in this economy, you know, it would have to be, like, a passion project of, like, yeah, I want to put myself out there and edit. You don't have to be my editor forever. It's not like I'm going to hire a new one or anything. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? But if we did miraculously grow from, like, your editing skills and, like, what I put out, streams-wise, yeah, exactly. Exactly, like, that's the thing. Editing takes a lot of work, though. And I can't afford to pay people. Yeah. Yeah. If I can ever afford an editor, if I can ever afford the like, side, like, the extra money to be able to pay someone to edit, yeah. Feel free to send me your shit, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to send me your stuff, honestly. But yeah, in this economy, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those, if you want to do it, you can, but, like, I'm not going to be able to pay you right now to do it. I did have an editor at one point. His name was Austin. He does, like, legal work now, though. He does legal shit now. And good for him, honestly. But yeah, there was, like, a time. There's a, what is it called? Fallout video. There's the old Fallout video. You could probably find on my channel at some point if you look hard enough. I did kind of want to talk about the state of things, though, a little bit. I probably want to make, like, a more formal video about it, but honestly, like, I've moved on from YouTube in a way. Like, I'll upload VODs, right? And I'll upload highlights, and if I ever get the passion to edit something again, then I will. But again, it's not by any means a priority, because it's just like, well, yeah, it's like, fuck it, right? Like, there's not... I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to forever be stuck doing customer service and jobs that will... You know what I'm saying? And I'm stuck in America, too, so customer service jobs make you stand and shit, which is not good for me. Having nerve problems and such, it's just not good for my physique or whatever, if you want to say that. Like, in this capitalist hellscape, if I'm stuck doing shit, I don't want to... I don't know, it's one of those, like, I don't want to dedicate time to something that's not going to have more benefits to it. Which is partially why I kind of stopped doing YouTube, because... It was like, oh, well, I can make something out of this. You know, I can financially hold myself off of this at first. And then they went and screwed over smaller creators. And it was like, oh, no, I can't. This is not realistic, even as, like, a part-time job. It just wasn't realistic anymore. And it was like, oh, okay, got it. I'll fuck myself then. Got it, okay. And not to get, like, again, I'll talk about what I want. It is a bit of a negative thing, but it's like, okay, whatever, you know. But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is spammy. Okay. Spammy Sasuke. It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't feel like doing it because it doesn't have as much benefits. You know, you could edit a video for hours and hours and it could get no views. Because of the current algorithm. It's literally the current algorithm, I think, that fucks over smaller creators. I was watching Matt Pat and like Markiplier and them talk about it recently on a podcast-esque format of sorts. About like how game theory could not have taken off. It couldn't have taken off by itself if it were made in 2020. And that's just facts. Like it couldn't have. It couldn't have. Something like that could not have, because algorithms do not like small creators. Algorithms do not cater to small creators anymore. Unless you always watch niche small creators, you will not get recommended new niche small creators. There's no room for people who do not already have clout on YouTube. Whereas on Twitch, you can form a community, you can grow a community, and you can grow with other people. I find that a lot more, honestly, incentivizing than something that could never go anywhere. You can't grow a community, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, it's terribly grindy to grow a community on YouTube versus on Twitch. If you already know some people, you know, it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, stick with your people, you know, and you can, and you'll support each other, you'll help each other out, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more of a community, in my opinion, on Twitch than there is on YouTube. And I guess that's because as someone who is Twitch affiliate, I've had a community to help get me here. Whereas on YouTube, I never had a community. Not really. I mean, I did, but I also didn't. Okay, I did. I did and do. But it's by no means to the extent that, that it is here on Twitch. The Twitch community is way bigger. There's more of a queer community on Twitch because the algorithm, in my opinion, fucks us over less, in a way. It actually fucks us over less here on Twitch, if that makes any fucking sense. Because we kind of make our own. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling, but it sort of feels like it's easier to grow as a community here on Twitch versus like on YouTube. It feels like it's easier to grow. It absolutely feels easier. And easier is better when you're trying to connect with people and make connections and, you know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to reach out and connect with people, Twitch is just easier for that. Honestly, it's more instant. Like, you're more likely to connect with someone over Twitch than you are over YouTube, which doesn't recommend small creators anymore. Like, them's just the facts. Those are just the fucking facts. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. That's just how it is. I want to make sure I randomize this jutsu selection. But yeah, that's just how it is. And it is a fucking sad turn of events. I fucking hate algorithms. Algorithms fucking suck. And if you're queer, if you're cis, great. The algorithm's gonna cater towards you. But if you add like stuff like, oh, I'm transgender and stuff like that to your even to your videos, to your tags, it won't recommend you to people. Like, there's been studies about that. There's literally been studies about that prove that. As fucked as it is, it is true. Which is why I don't do that anymore on YouTube. Because it's like, oh, well, I already, you know, it's like I'm already kind of being fucked over here, so why would I want to fuck myself over more? Whereas on Twitch, it's like you can actually kind of form a community around it to some extent. And I'm not saying, ooh, yeah, Amazon, ooh, Amazon stan or anything. I'm not an Amazon stan, fuck Amazon, but, I want to make that very clear. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's one of those, yeah, I don't know how to put this. It's one of those things where it's like, you can filter yourself to be within a community and like see more people in your community here on Twitch versus on YouTube, where it's like, oh no, if you put any queer tags in your videos, fuck you, basically. Like, no, fuck you, essentially. Like, yeah, it's pretty bad. The Twitch algorithm is less queerphobic than YouTube's. As weird as that is to say, like, as weird of a statement as that might be. Shit. Okay, we gotta get this. As weird of a statement as that might be, there's some truth to it, right? Like, yeah. Oh no. Okay, good. All right. Never play a fighting game up against a wall. Your combos will get fucked up so bad. Oh yeah, right. Like the algorithm is less queerphobic on Twitch than it is on YouTube, which is a weird thing to think about, but it's true. Like, there's truth to that, right? It's just the truth of it. You can filter your experience to actually cater towards you and groups like you on Twitch. Like, especially nowadays, right? Like, especially now. Versus like, say, on YouTube, where you try to look something up and no videos come up. Or, like, only popular clout having videos come up. Like, you can't find people that are down to earth and, like, have, you know, I don't know. How do I put this? One time I was told in my inbox that I'm really down to earth, and it's partially just because I don't have a lot of clout, and I'm like, yeah, well, if I ever get it, I want to keep being down to earth. And there's some grain of truth to it, right? It's like, yeah, you're more likely to relate to someone who's more like you, and doesn't have a big, huge following or whatever, you know, like, it's one of those. It's just how it is, kind of, but, I don't know where I'm going with this, right? I don't know where I'm trying to go with this, but I'm just saying, like, I think I've kind of, in a way, I haven't ever said it, but I've kind of, in a way, given up on YouTube because of that. Oh, I went the wrong choice here. I'm gonna have to somehow get this to work for me. Okay, go. Shit. Go. Okay, go. Try hard mode, go. Try hard mode. Try hard mode, go. Try hard mode, go. Try hard mode. Shit. Go. Okay, we survived doing that. Hold on, I'll catch up in a second. This is really high stakes. Oh god, hold on, one second. This is really high stakes here. Oh god. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. You know what you're saying? When I first searched your username on YouTube, I couldn't find your channel. I had to go through the link in your Twitch, bro. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, that's fucking awful. Oh, that's another thing I want to say about this whole topic, is that, you can't... The tags, you know how when you upload a video there's tags? Tags don't function as tags anymore. They overhauled that system completely. Tags don't function as tags. Tags are just alternate video titles. Which is the most absurd shit ever, let's be honest. That's like the most, what the fuck moment. That's a character that does not work on 30 FPS, by the way, not yet. So I switched. Yeah, like, it's fucking awful. You have to, like, oh god, everything's fucking awful about algorithms now compared to back then. Like, you can't get anywhere with the YouTube algorithm now. You just can't. Like, it's not reasonable. You have to promote your shit on other things, and I don't even have a Twitter because I used to get in fights on Twitter. Meaningless. Not meaningless ones. Again, I'm not, like, fucking right-winger or anything, but... I basically got myself banned from having a hot take about, trans YouTubers catering to trans medicalists and true scum and shit. And that got me mass reported because I pissed a bunch of people off with it. It was something about complacency or something like that for clout. And, like, working with transphobic trans creators back in that time period. I mean, I was right, though, but still. I was right, though, but Twitter didn't like me saying it. So again, like, yeah, it's really fucked. The whole platform thing is so fucked in its current state. It's just like the algorithms fucking suck. Tags don't function as tags, and now guess what you have to do? You have to tag, like, your description with a bunch of, like, hashtag words now just to get your shit seen. And even then, it's like, it doesn't always work. It only works for certain things. Like, you have to get your tags to show up in the search engine by being repetitive. You have to put it in the description, right? Like, it's really weird. It's really fucking weird, right? Like, it's like tags don't function as tags. Instead, hashtags are the new tag system. And tags are meant for alternate video titles. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? I'm sorry, like, what? Why is the tag system not functioning as a tag system? Like, where did we go so wrong? Where did we go so wrong to say that tags aren't tags? Like, hello? What is that shit, right? Like, that doesn't make sense. Again, this is just another thing that's like, it makes it so that YouTube is harder to do as community growth. You can't grow, you can't network, you can't make friends or anything on YouTube because no one's gonna see your shit unless you have a lot of clout already, or unless you know some good buzzwords that won't get your video fucking reported for not being in the right tag or whatever, you know? Like, it's all really fucked. And then now there's like this really sad thing that people are doing that really just, it makes me despair for the state of like creators and creativity. People, if their video doesn't like get the more than average stats, like above average, they feel like they have to change their thumbnail to something else. Like they have to have 2 or 3 thumbnails lined up in case the first one, quote unquote, didn't perform good enough. Like, how fucking sad is that? How fucking sad is that? This is why I can't with YouTube. Like honestly, it's why I can't with them. It's why I don't really give a shit about my YouTube channel as much, to be honest. Because the state of YouTube is just that sad. It's just, the state of YouTube is sad and pathetic, if I'm being quite honest. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is a big risk. I'm not risking it. Shit, I am risking it. I guess. Fuck. Let's go. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Awakening time. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit! He got subs. He got subs back. Fuck. He got his subs back somehow. There we go. All right. We won that. But yeah, right? It's like one of those things. Oh, we lost a horn there. We lost our horn there. Alright. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm kind of just like, I'm tired of YouTube. I'm honestly tired of YouTube and how it is. I'm tired of YouTube being YouTube, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense at all. I'm tired of YouTube and the way that YouTube is. The only reason I'm even throwing together thumbnails for this series is because I want to form a community around this challenge. I want to form like a competitive community around the challenge a little bit. I'd like to, like, all the like Naruto Storm people, it would be really fun to like do a challenge with them. You know what I'm saying? That's part of why I've started this series, to see if it would go anywhere. And just to like try it for myself, really, mostly. To see if I could beat it. That was a big thing, is just seeing if I could beat it, because I love this series a lot. And I love Naruto. It's one of my favorite series of all time. So I was like, alright, well, let's see if we can make solo play fun, you know? But again, like, one of my motivations was, let's see if this can go somewhere. Let's see if people form a community around it, right? And see if we can, like, get kind of a competition going amongst the members of the Storm community. And I will admit, part of why I'm playing this so much is because it's gotten a lot of followers. It's helped build the community by doing this challenge, by playing this version of Storm. It's helped me make some connections, to be honest, right? Like, that's part of the fun of it, is I'm making connections, we're meeting new people, we're growing into other communities and other interests, and I think that's really fun. I like to get to know new people and such. Whereas with, like, I don't know, it's just like, there's a lot to be said about the current state of things, right? Like, why YouTube's so bad. YouTube, you know, YouTube was already queerphobic, right? But then it went and, like, got worse, I feel like. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be very wrong about that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm really excited for when other people start picking up this challenge, though. And start trying to beat my PB. Like, I think that's going to be really fun. Because I would love to I'd love to compete against people, right? I'd love to compete against people in a challenge that is so random. Like, it's like, this is like very randomizer. I like it.